Come on, dude. Hey everybody, my name's Courtney. I'm here with Teddy. This is his first week of his day training with us here at Paw Forward. And today I'm going to show you how I've been working on how I am helping Teddy with appropriately asking for attention from people. So I just want to make sure he's going to take treats really quick. Good boy. There you go. He tends to be super jumpy and sometimes pretty mouthy when it comes to sit. Yes. When it comes to asking for attention from humans. So what I've been doing is just trying to let him know, like, hey, that's not how we do that. That's not the best way that we can interact with people and how we can get affection. But he also he gets kind of like overstimulated when he does receive pets and attention. And that can also cause some like mouthing and like jumpy behavior. So I have him on leash, which I usually do with a lot of the dogs, but especially because of the jumping, I can just step on the leash and kind of make it impossible for him to do that. So I'm just bringing him closer. Good job. Hi. Hi. Good boy. Nice. So I'm just rewarding him for the calmness. I'm trying not to rile him up. I'm staying pretty calm. And it's not hard to rile up a puppy, especially one who is a mix of two really high drive breeds. So by staying calm, good boy. Good job. Good job. In a little bit, I'll probably invite him to kind of like come closer. Here. What do you think? Not pressed right now? That's okay. Me, Daddy. Hi, puppy. That's a good boy. Very nice. So there he started to mouth at my watch. Off. Good. Good job. So we use off to tell our dogs to get off of us, especially when they're really, really jumpy. I usually don't like invite them to jump up with me on surfaces like this or like on the couch in our pretend living room. Good. No. But in the event that I do, I want to eventually get Teddy to a point where I can have him up on a surface like that with me and not have him get so overstimulated by being so close to me and by getting that affection and that attention. So I corrected him for getting up right here and getting like really close to me because that's what he did with me earlier and inspired me to do this for his video today. So he was getting up, he was like biting at my shirt and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, we can't be doing all that, right, mister? Right? And if you wear bracelets or like watches, like off. Good. I'm not rewarding that because then that creates like a chain behavior, which is just like, okay, I jump up on something, I do something that a human doesn't want me to do, and then I get rewarded for getting off and sitting politely. So I don't want to do that. I don't want him to create this kind of chain in his head of, okay, I do that, and then I sit calmly, and then I get a treat. So I'll toss him one there, just kind of go away from me, but it's really like a lot of management for now, especially because he is so young, of just like telling him off, waiting politely, and his reward ultimately is that attention. But I think what I was saying before he jumped up was if you wear like a watch or like bracelets or things like that, that puppies can grab onto, they are far more likely to do so. Here, Bubba. Come here. So I'm just going to pet him. He's like in his own little world. He's sniffing something on this platform right now. I don't really know what he's doing, but good job. So after that, I'm just going to toss him a treat because he let me pet him around his head. And I was petting him kind of like unprovoked, like quickly. Good job, pupper. Nice. Nice boy. There you go. There you go. I got some kisses. But as soon as any jumping or mouthing starts, that's when I stop. And that's when the management starts of off or like just asking for some basics, but I'm not rewarding anything after that. Nope. And I'm not going to allow him to demand bark at me either. He was about to start whining because I stopped petting him, which is also not totally appropriate either. I don't want him to be demanding that kind of thing, especially if he can't do it appropriately, if he can't just relax and accept any kind of loves without being bossy or just kind of rude about it, for lack of a better term. But he's doing well. He's adjusting to the new boundaries that are around getting attention, getting pets. He's doing an awesome job with everything so far. If you have any questions, you can let us know in the comments. But this is Teddy, and we will see you in his next video tomorrow.